Here is an interesting challenge. Maximum prep time on last stand, but you can't buy any forces after prep time ends. You could choose how many enemies to have, but you can't have any allies. You could play as any nation, but you can't replace losses after the fight starts. I would imagine you will need to scavenge enemy equipment to survive, and I think it could be pretty fun. Well, Senti Tank, let's give it a try. Alright boys, I decided to play as the US mainly because they have a lot of really good artillery options for themselves, and if we're going to have guns that will last a long time on the battlefield, artillery is definitely one of the more powerful things for us. On top of that, we have the 15-minute spawning timer there. There is a mod that lets you increase that time, but he did say the maximum time, so I took that as a vanilla time that we can use. Let's get some 82nd Airborne out here. We've got more over this way. Very, very elite troopers is what we're going for. We have a lot of MP and CP to work with because we're fighting against 5 heroic enemies, 4 Germans, and 1 Finnish over there. So the Finnish is definitely going to be one of the easier ones for us to deal with, so we're going to want to calibrate our guns towards targeting the German weaponry, since Finnish weaponry in this game is absolutely atrocious. We're going to go ahead and get a series of miners up here to plant some stuff down. I also took away unit timers so we can spawn in as much as possible during the game itself. We're also playing with the base building mod for fun, so we've got that to look forward to as well. Now, let's go ahead and start getting some of our big boy guns. We're going to spawn in one of these very large things, a 4.5-inch gun. Okay, engineers in them are having a little problem. Figure it out, boys. Figure it out. Let's also get an M3 howitzer over this way. The enemies can come from multiple different directions. Yes, this is a pretty nice bridge battle that we've got going on, but you guys just cut power to the entire city. Good job. Okay. But even though there are multiple choke points we can use, there's a lot more places that they can spawn and enter through, so it's not exactly going to be very easy. I'm going to send this carrier over here to just hold this bridge, and I might actually go ahead and send an engineer over that way to blow it up. I know for a fact those bridges can be blown up, so we don't have to worry about it in the future. Let's go ahead and get a demo kit here. Oh, we already have a demo kit. Never mind. All right, go this way and go ahead and just plop down one of those dynamite sticks right over there. Thank you. As for this artillery, you know what, actually, yeah, bring it back over here. You're nice and set up right here. We're gonna have to get some serious ammo crates and ammo supply trucks for these puppies early on, because we won't be able to spawn more of them later on. So let's go. Actually, okay, so this is a howitzer, which means it doesn't have a lot of arc. It's an M8 howitzer. So we actually do need it to be, at the very least, facing the enemy somewhat. I heard the boom boom. Yep, bridge is gone. Bridge broke, who dis? Okay, let's go ahead and also build an AT emplacement over this way. Get that set up. There's also a few tanks scattered throughout here that looks like we could go ahead and steal from the battlefield right off rip, which will be great. There's also a supply crate there, which is kind of nice. And then this little quad mount over this way. I'd also like to go ahead and try to make it so enemy tanks cannot come through here. That might be tough, though. That might be really tough. We can try it, but if we could consolidate the enemy tanks to this bridge over here, that will make our lives so much easier, baby. So much. Okay, so let's see here. We have AP miner, AT miner, AT miner, AP miner there, and then these are AT miners. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Let's go ahead and get those AT mines down over here, and then we'll put AP mines throughout the rest of the battlefield. I'm thinking probably a good amount on this little bridge, because I think only infantry can cross that bridge, or at least that's the hope. We could also get some just straight down that way. Some tanks might roll over them, which would suck because it will destroy them, but it is what it is, I guess. All right, this thing is fully functioning. Very nice. Love to see. We'll go ahead and get the rest of the tank crewmen over this way. You come on up over here. You're just gonna machine gun right there. That's all you're gonna do. All right, we could get a big boy howitzer right here as well. Let's go ahead and get this infantry off of this. All right, we've got 10 minutes, 21 seconds left. That's not too bad. Plenty of time to be spawning in the units. But remember, once we're done with this, we're done. There's no more purchasing more units. This is gonna be so difficult, man. All right, we're gonna go ahead and sally this up that way. Go ahead and get these guys off of there. Let's go ahead and also get additional supply trucks out here. Okay. Oh, and then actually, wait. These guys over here who have nothing to do anymore can come this way and snag some of those mines from inside the engineering truck right there. I think that would be fabulous. Oh, and it looks like our GMC just destroyed one of our ammo crates. So that's wonderful. Hey, thanks, buddy. That's incredible. You just love to see that, don't you? You just absolutely, yeah, that's great. That is fantastic. All right, go ahead and put those tank traps down over that way. Okay, so we lost one of our one of our defenses already, and the game hasn't even started. So that is just absolutely impeccable. Incredible, even. Amazing. All right, we'll go ahead and maneuver that so it's facing that way a little bit more. Let's go ahead, get ourselves a 90mm GMC tank here. So that is a very capable tank destroyer, though it is also very, very vulnerable to incoming enemy shots, so we want to be careful with that. Let's go ahead and boost that up to actually go ahead and get the remainder of it done. All right, you guys go ahead and take these anti-tank mines, and it actually looks like all of the mines in the American kit right there is anti-tank, and go ahead and just spread them out like that. And then you guys continue spreading them out like so. Wunderbar. And then we take these tank crewmen over here to go get even more. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. We still got a ton of cash to utilize here, so we can definitely spawn a lot more stuff in. All right, what do we do with these 78 mines? My goodness. Let's just do a huge line of them right there, just straight down there, and I'm sure a ton of tanks will be running over those. So that'll be fantastic. You guys go ahead and lay down some more AP mines like so. These guys are getting the hedgehogs all nice and ready for us. Why don't you park right there? I think that would be a good zone for you. And we're going to start buying some additional airborne units. So that's a big thing, is we're not going to be able to buy any additional infantry once the battle commences. We can't buy anything once the battle commences. So I want to buy just an absolute metric ton of infantry right now and kind of just spread them out around the outskirts there, but then also we're going to want a lot of them in the interior sections over here, and I am really splurging and buying a lot of really fancy, very nice infantry, which should be pretty nice for us. Let's go ahead and upgrade this yet again right there, and we'll bring it an American ammo crate. Let's also go ahead and get another supply truck over here too. The other thing I want to do is go ahead and purchase some more engineers, and that way we can actually go ahead and build additional defenses as the battle is ongoing, because the engineers have the base building mod, which should be a cheeky little way to get additional stuff down for ourselves, although it will be challenging in the midst of battle, especially on such a small map like this. It could be quite the challenge. All right, we're going to go ahead and have you continue laying down hedgehogs over this way. We're probably going to need another set of engineers over here to complete this project for us, but get her done, my friend, get her done, because it's going to be necessary. All right, 624 left. We're actually running a little bit low on the CP front here, which sucks. Let's go ahead and get a flame tank. Those always come in clutch, and we are full up on CP, so that's it. That's it. Well, unless we actually go ahead and blow some of this stuff up. Yeah, let's self-destruct this. Why not? That'll be good for us. That'll be very good. So that will get us a little bit more CP right there, which will be nice. All right, eject you troopers from there. Y'all can hop into that, and there is another engineer. All right, that blew up and gave us 4. We got 4 more CP, boys. Huge. Wait, does this subtract CP? No, we don't have the mod activated where it does that still. Sad. I mean, oh, we do have this as well. Go ahead and blow that up. Why not? get that going. We got 5 minutes 30 seconds left on the clock here. So that is still a decent amount of time, I will say. So we could definitely get some more mines down, which would be nice. All right, what are you guys doing here? You guys still, yeah, you still got mines. So let's go ahead and set some more up like so. That'll be good right there. Anti-tank capabilities on the battlefield. Love to see. Let's go ahead and get you guys into that building there. Just really, you know, slice some boys up in there. Get them going, boy. Very nice. All right, and we've got more AP miners here who didn't throw down their mines. Great, thank you so much for being absolutely useless. All right, go ahead and aim that way. You guys can run back here to reload your mines currently. All right, all of you guys. So we have 2 additional engineers right here. We're gonna back them up that way. And then we'll take these guys here. And we're gonna go ahead and search this. And then take all of the mines that we can. Please, thank you, come on. There we go, a little bit glitchy. Okay, that's fine. Good job, boys. All right, that's 121 mines, dear Lord, okay. Go and get me some, like that? Well, no. Get me, no. God dang it. Give me some, like, okay, we're just gonna, bruh. Alright, we're gonna individually place a ton of mines, basically. I think that's the play here. Just to ensure that we really cover a lot of these different areas in mines. Yeah, I think this is probably the best way to do it. Luckily, we still have a few minutes here for these guys to go out here and accomplish this for us. Good. Just really scatter them just about everywhere, because these enemy tanks will be coming from just about everywhere. All right. And we want a bunch of them over here, because we haven't really done the right side over here, like, at all. So that'll definitely be helpful. Good. Yeah, might as well get some back at their spawns, too, you know? Get a few way back here. Perfect. Okay. Those guys are going to go do that. You guys still have 25 more mines. Go ahead and lay them down like so. All right. Good stuff, boys. We got 2 minutes, 44 seconds. I'll make some adjustments, but we're just about done here. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. All right, boys, 18 seconds left. We can purchase a 500-pound bomb, and that's exactly what we're going to do here at 8 seconds. So we have to plant it right before the battle starts, which is 3, 2, 1, click. All right. Oh, okay, there we go. We did it. All right. It was a right click. Beautiful. So that's inbound. We're actually going to be able to capture this, which is very good for us because the enemy will be spawning there. Okay, our bomber is going to come in, drop a payload, and that is it for spawning anything at all. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, well, it was way short. Way short. Okay, that's kind of sad for us, but it is what it is. All right, we're going to go ahead and just toss you onto this. There's some of our mines starting to work. Actually, you need to continue upgrading that. Uh-oh. Wait, hold on. You guys retreat on back here. This guy is still placing some mines out here. I'm okay with him doing that at the moment. Okay. We're trying to kind of fall back our boys out here. Here come some of those enemies. Inbound. Alright, you engineers run on back here. You get on that Browning right there. You run on back here as well. Some of our airmen up here might go down, but I'm just trying to stall them out. We don't really need that because we can't have additional points, which is brutal, but it is what it is. Alright, you guys run back here. Okay, while all of this is happening, I'm going to start building some more of this. There's some more explosions of our mines, which is getting more kills, which is delightful for us. Beautiful. Okay, good stuff. And then this can be upgraded again, right? Yeah, upgrade it one last time right there. Alright. Right now, our airborne troopers that are way out here are clapping some serious cheeks, which we absolutely love to see. We can also go ahead and have our big boy artillery. Oh, it is at fire at will mode. That's good. Okay, cool. We do need to make sure we don't waste too many of our shots, but these are some juicy hits we can get right there, so we might as well take them when we can. Oh, you guys are kind of out in the open here. Run back. Run to safety. AA troops, please. Please go ahead and make sure that they're safe, okay? Alright, we're also going to go ahead and build a nice little mortar position back here as well. Good. Alright, and can we upgrade this? Yes, we should be able to. Go ahead and do that. Good, perfect. Alright, you guys come over here and reload your mines, because we might as well continue to get mines going. They have a Nebelwerfer. Oh, dear lord. Bro. Must be over here somewhere. Oh, that thing's engine is on fire. Incredible. Alright, that minefield out there is pretty thick, so I'm hoping that that takes care of all those, like, SDKs and things like that, and doesn't really become too big of a deal. I'm gonna go ahead and lay down some mines out this way for us right now. Good. Alright, you can go ahead and hop on that. We'll get you 2 more soldiers for it. And we'll go ahead and hop an additional tank crewman on that puppy right there. Again, even tank crewmen are exceedingly valuable on this, so we need to make sure that they stay alive too, as much as possible. Alright, and that Nebelwerfer absolutely pounding us right now with shots, so I need to split up the infantry that we've got out here to make sure that they don't all just get booty clapped in one foul swoop, which would suck. Okay, you guys can peel back here. Good stuff, and get these guys set up over here. We're still kind of doing some setup while the battle is actually ongoing, but it kind of needs to be done. Alright, good. Tanks out here, still getting clapped. We love to see that. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, you guys are going to need to spread out here for sure. You guys are going to need to spread out here more. Yeah, I just kind of was spamming out troops, obviously, because of the fact that we don't have a ton to start with, so I needed to get as many out as possible, and now we kind of are paying that price from those Nebel shots. Still have no idea where the Nebelwerfer is, so we're gonna have to figure that out. These guys out here actually survived pretty decently, and there goes our AT gun right there, and our GMC is dead already. Alright, run it back here, buddy. Let's see if we can't do some damage with this ourselves. No. Fat chance. God dang. Okay. We're going to have to really focus on this left side where we are getting hammered by infantry and tanks right now. Our tank mines are doing the work, but this infantry charge is brutal. Alright, this should help. Beautiful! Good shot right there. Okay. Let's get another one loaded into the chamber. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's a rocket truck. Alright, we need to kill that. That's a guaranteed problem. Hold on, buddy. Fire. No! Shoot. Okay. You need to attack ground right there and kill that thing outright, please. They're already bombing the living snot out of our HQ over here. I'm gonna retreat some of these boys back into the buildings so that they don't just all get wiped out, bro. Alright, you guys have some AP mines still, so go ahead and lay those down. Get me some more AT out this way. Alright, any airmen out here that are just getting clobbered, just lay down. There's no point in dying out, you know? Get your affairs in order, though, just in case, because he's gonna be a rough one. I'm not gonna lie, boys. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, you've got 2 mines. Why don't you go ahead and stick those out there? Why not? Alright, you need to go ahead and upgrade this. And that'll be very nice. You guys split up a little bit more there. Good stuff. And you peel on back this way. Already running out of ammo on some of these troops here, so that's very fun. Love that. Still don't know if it's going to be worth getting those boys extra ammo, though. You know, that's a decision we'll have to make later, because our field guns need all of the ammo supplies that we've got, basically. Oh, God. Oh, God, there's another freaking thing over here. That's so bad. They have another Nebelwerfer over here. And I hate it. Stupid. Alright, we're going to try shooting this thing. I think it might be behind the fence. It's hard to tell, obviously. Oh my god. Whiffed shot. Completely whiffed. Alright, go ahead and attack ground right there for me there, Chief. And just try and get us some kills. Okay, you're gonna fall back here. You're gonna fall back to here. You guys get behind better cover over this way. Alright, a little bit of micromanaging, nothing too crazy. You're just a random AA trooper. I don't know why you're chilling right there, but okay. And let's go ahead and get some more AT mines out this way. Just in case they breach through there at some point, you know, we wanna kind of be ready for them there. Alright, go ahead and lay those down. We've got some AP miners we can bring back here. They're pretty vital. I would say AT mines we're doing just fine on, but AP mines are importante for this because the enemy infantry is more likely to break through, especially in these early fights. Oh, heads up, boys, heads up. We got some, yep, enemy infantry right there. Take them down a notch, please. Beat them up. There you go. Good job, boys. That's what we like to see. Okay, holding steady. Somewhat. This guy does have an MG. I'm gonna go yoink some ammo from this, okay? I think we should. Alright, and then you, my friend, hop into that. You got a nice little mortar for us. And we'll retreat you guys back so you're just a little bit less in the open there. Seems good to me. Alright, send you guys over that way. Actually, you know what? Go get on that mortar. Send some support to them. Alright, they're trying to breach with some tanks over this way. Okay, that's fine. What is this? Ooh, big boy gun. Holy cow. Yeah, get out there, boys. Get out there. You still firing out that way? I think so. I'm gonna hope that it killed some of that junk out there. Alright, go. Move. Alright. Shoot these guys up. Shoot that guy. There you go. There you go. Shoot them. Nice. Beautifully done, boys. Look at that. We got ourselves a Pack 43. That is disgusting. A disgusting steal right there. Alright, we've only got 14 seconds to bring it back, though, so... the odds are not with us, I will say. That's gonna be a struggle. We're gonna try. I mean, that's a huge get. I mean, that gun is massive, so... I'd like to try our best. I'd really like it if that made it back. I should have bought a medic! That... hella stupid of me. Alright, machine gunners, come back here. I think machine gunners are worth the resupply cost. My opinion. Alright, we're gonna get some more AP mines out that way. Good stuff. These tanks, bro. This is a huge problem for us. These guys out here. At least we got that Pack 43. You know? Look at this. They're gonna worm their way through, and that's not good for us. Look at these junkers. Alright, let's shoot this one because it's static already and killable with that. Good. Oh god. Alright. Pivot this around here. Go. You got some guys distracting for you in those opals, but let's let's just straight up rotate this around. Go. No! Rotate it. Come on. Rotate it. No! Okay. Those guys died. Rip le dream on that. That's alright. That's not the end of the world. Let's go ahead and target these guys over here with a nice artillery shot. Fire! That was not my shot, so I don't know if mine landed. Not entirely sure on that one. Oh boys, oh boys. What are we doing here? Fire! Oh, I tried to help. Okay, that's tough. That certainly is tough. You guys fall back to here. Y'all are chilling, so that's good. That's good. All right, and they're gonna run into a minefield over this way, so that's also good. Look at this. Yeah, run into that minefield, baby. Run into that. Yeah, that's gonna take a while to reload. Hold on. What about this? This sucker might have an angle. It does. Good. All right. This is also going to take a while to reload, though. All right, there's that minefield coming in crack. Yes, sir. Fire. Oh, come on. I hit a thing. Oh, man. Okay. You guys come over this way. You come over here. You come over here. We need to really lock in here, boys, and take them down before they can do massive damage or anything like that. They are getting killed from the minefield, which is great. You know, we love that. we love that. Run back here. Go, 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 go. And then just go ahead and lay on the ground. This is survival, boys. This is all about survival. BAR, man, come on back here. Go ahead and get you out that way. Go, 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 go. All right. That seems to be dealt with for now. Come on back here. You can come back here as well. Nope, you're dead. Amazing. All right, come over there. Good. Good. Love to see. Okay. We might need to pull these guys out. I'm leaving the croc where it is for now, okay? And this GMC is actually doing a little bit of work for us, so we do like that. That is good. That is good. All right. I would very much so like to go out here and steal that thing still. But we're gonna have to be very careful. I'm gonna send this engineer back this way. Oh, that's a lot of enemy infantry. Fire! Beautiful! Good shot. Kinda missed, but still did a lot of damage. We like that. We like that. That's okay. That's okay. Alright, they're gonna send more through. See, the infantry is the major problem right here. The infantry is not helpful. Yes! Good shot there, boys! Alright, here's the the boys! Here's the boys! Alright, retreat you guys back here. We don't need any additional soldiers up here, just really out in the open. That just seems bad. You get in there, and you hop over this way. Perfect. Okay. Good stuff, lads. Good stuff. I think if we could maybe engineer some more stuff, that would be helpful. For sure. I wish we could engineer ammo boxes. That would be huge, because I'm very scared for the time when our artillery runs out of ammo. Like, maybe we could steal an Opal Blitz, something, but it seems a little far-fetched, to be honest. And not the Pokemon. Alright, I'll just... I'll shut up. Okay, bring this on back here. Let's get that going. This guy got back here, which is perfect. And yes, now he does have additional ammunition. We're going to go ahead and build ourselves an AA emplacement over here. Should be wunderbar. Good. And then this guy, you come over here also and get some more engineer points. Are you stuck? What's your problem? I think he's stuck. Let's fix him. All right. We still got 3 minutes on this wave, so it should be chill for at least a little bit. I think we're currently still on top for this this wave, so that's good. That's a good thing. All right, we'll remaneuver some of you guys. You're protecting that area a little bit better. Some more over here too. Wow. Wait, there's a couple of big boy guns over here. Holy smokes. Okay. We're gonna need some attack ground over there. Just keep hammering until you get those kills. Okay? Keep going till you get those kills, boys. Alright, and then we do have additional engineers over here. Come on over. Alright, this guy does now have some goodies for us, so bring them out, bring them out. This way. Good. Alright, and actually I'm gonna re-pivot you to build this like that. Okay. Good. There's a Panzer 4H over here. That's a bit scary. That's a big dog. Alright, hold on. Go ahead and get me some more AP mines like so. Alright. Good. That'll make it back, I think. Please. Make it on back. Alright, we're going to send the BAR men that are out of ammo back this way, because I don't think we're going to be able to sustain them with ammunition for much longer, so that's going to be good for us. Alright, did we... Oh, we got a huge shot over there. Heck yeah. Alright, go ahead and... We'll stop that order. Yeah, stop that order. I don't think we need to shoot back there anymore. Okay, minute 32 till the next wave is on us. Not too bad. Head over here, get some more of that, and we'll go ahead and build an additional machine gun right there. Alright, you finish building that. These guys are coming back here. Good stuff. We'll get you in there once we can. Tank might head this way, but guess what? We got a Pack 43. Got a goddamn Pack 43, baby! That's what I'm talking about! Yeah! Alright, good stuff. Good stuff building that AA. I think we can upgrade it once more, so go ahead and do that. Alright. That's good. So that'll take care of a lot of the infantry over here. And then this will take care of the tanks, and then this will also take care of kind of a hybrid, because it's a field gun, which is always pretty good. Alright, we'll bring you back over. Oh, we're out of those things now. Sad! Alright, that's fine. Give me one of these crew members, and we'll slap you on that AA. So the next wave is coming up. Next wave coming up. Go ahead and set up sandbags for this, please. Have them on hold still mode. This thing's got 7 kills. That ain't too bad. Remember, we still got our croc in case of emergencies. Love a good flame tank, baby. Alright, these guys keep getting killed, so let's just send them back this way to duck behind there and shoot people as they come in. Hey, the next point is over here, which is actually not good for us, because that means the enemy is going to be sending a crap ton of stuff this way to try and take that point from us. That's going to test our defenses here considerably. I don't like that. I don't want them over here. I want them out of here. Alright, we'll set up a couple guys onto this field gun now, and then that MG should be ready to go pretty soon. This is going to be bad, though. It's going to be rough. This got decrewed. It's definitely damaged, but at least it's decrewed. Alright. One more, I think, upgrade, and then you get your MG over there, which is good. Oh, boys. Alright, we're about to take this, which is great, but we can't spend any of that MP, because this is a disaster challenge. Oh, yeah, we took it. And here comes the enemy. Looks like the finisher over here, so we'll finish them. Oh, I apologize. I apologize. Alright. Guys, you need to hold. Alright, here comes some of the enemy. Get ready. Get ready. Get on that Browning. Get on that Browning. Start firing, boys. Start firing. Oh, that's a horrible angle this thing's at. Oh, disgusting. Okay. No, don't grenade this already. Oh, it blew up in the air. Good, good, good. Alright. This puppy's reloading. Hold on. The tank traps actually both help and hinder us, because we're not able to really shoot through them super easy. Ah! Yeah, that sucks. That's not good. Okay, that's a ton of enemies. Holy cow. Oh my god, the tank traps are actually screwing us over so bad. Oh, that's so bad. Hold on. Oh god. They make it impossible to shoot these guys. There we go. Good shot, good shot. Banked it off the wall there. At least we do have this machine gun over here, so that could be helpful, you know? That thing could pick up some kills for us. And then this gun, you know, that's capable. That's capable. All right, it's not the worst thing ever. That's some lag. Holy cow! Ah! God. All right, we got to kill that thing. Pack 43. Stolen enemy equipment time. What did I hit? Oh, I hit that. Our own defenses. Brother. All right, sorry. I paused the game because my cat was meowing and I wanted to make sure he was chill because it was like almost a distressed meow, but no, he was just playing. Okay, we need to hit this shot. Yes! Oh, that's huge. Oh, it's still moving. Look how... Oh my god, that impact site is huge. Alright, enemy is coming through. Holy cow. I'm gonna save the croc, though. I think we can make it out of this without using that sucker. Alright, run this guy on forward here. Alright. Let's go. Flambe. Flambe time. Alright. Here we go. Good. Alright, nice job, nice job. Now lay down right there, okay, buddy? Okay, buddy. Not bad. Not bad, buddy. Oh, good kills, good kills, good kills, good kills. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, we'll send you guys up this way, a little bit closer there. Okay, not bad. Oh, they're back in this thing big. Ooh, ooh. Zooey mama, that's not good. Alright, hold on. Alright, this guy might die, but... Yep, he got the licks out. That's good. That's good stuff. Alright, we need to break the croc out now. Hold up, coming through. Beep, beep. Nice. Alright. Oh! Yep, instantly hit by enemy tank. Disgusting. Alright, back it on up, Terror. Back it on up. Back it on up. Alright, we need some infantry in this building, the last remaining building over here. So... we don't just completely lose this point. Alright, you hop on that gun right there. We'll get this boy over this way. Okay. We're just like out of soldiers, man. We're just out of troops. They bombarded us so much. We're just out. Ugh. God dang it, dude. Alright, this is cooked. Alright. This challenge is a failure. There's no hope. There's too many enemy soldiers. Even though, that this challenge might be a failure. Yeah, there's no way we retake. Alright, we lost the challenge, but can we win the game? Let's go buy troops. We've got so much money. We have so much money because we haven't spent anything in 30 minutes or something. So, let's go. Let's rock up in here with jumbos, with infantry squads, with light vehicles. 82nd Airborne's coming in, left and right. Let's try and salvage this. We have lost the mission, but that does not mean we have lost the battle. So, I do accept the L on this, guys. I am aware that the mission is now over, but just for bonus content, let's see if we can make the comeback here, because after all, we did save up like 17,000 MP, which is absolutely ridiculous. We could just blast away here with tons and tons of stuff. We can also use our DP points now, so we're going to do just that and start bombarding here. Why isn't this firing? Fire. Oh, there we go. Maybe I just launched a ton of those. God dang. Okay, well that's fine. Go ahead and fire back that way too. Yeah, I launched a lot of planes against this one Tiger tank. So the first one did the trick. Now there should be a second bomber. Yep, okay. And the third goes back there. So I guess that's not too bad. I guess that's not horrible. This hopefully gets a bunch of kills over here. Yep, yes sir. Alright, that's what we like to see, baby. I feel like this challenge is super hard to accomplish. I mean, it could be done. Maybe this is just the wrong map for it, or maybe the wrong strategy. Honestly, it might be one of those challenges where you just have to straight up put a ton of hedgehogs and barbed wire here, prevent any and all infantry from mobilizing through that area. And that might be the only way to make it happen. Let's buy a Calliope here too. Why not? Oh! The pilot bailed out over here! Oh, that's super rare to happen. No, get on the ground, get on the ground. Oh! Get on the ground! No! You have a lot of guns back here, dude. Hold on. Let's go ahead and blow them all up. Was that the right button? No. Wait. I think that's the right button. There we go. Yeah, it spawned in. Good. Go off, King. Okay, so yes, with our huge amount of cash, we were indeed able to take back the middle point here. Now we'll go ahead and populate these areas again to ensure we can maintain. Let's go get another howitzer over that way. We can now reload our troopers because we failed the challenge. I don't know. This might be one that's really fun to do again. Like, let me know in the comments. Do you guys want me to give this one another go? Because this one could be pretty sweet to do again. Alright, we're about to have another wave of enemies. Do I want to use more of our DP on this? The answer is yes! Go off! Go bomb the crap out of those guys, okay? Make it happen, alright, buddy? Send that out there. We're gonna buy more jumbos because we're still getting surrounded quite a bit, and we still have 49 minutes to hold out, so we better stop spending so much money because that's like a ton more waves to go through. Where's the bomb? Where's the bomb? Ah, we missed again. Sad. Needs to be more to the left. Okay, that's all right. Let's go ahead and split these guys up. I get asked all the time, how do I do the split up thing? Literally, right click, drag on cover, and that's how you do it. It's pretty easy. Let's go ahead and get some riflemen over here and tank crewmen over here on this gun. This is still chilling, which is great. We now have a ton more vehicles over here, but still there's just no cover over this way, so it's a pretty fragile place, honestly. Not in love with that situation. We'll send some more infantry over that way. Why don't we also get ourselves another jumbo to the left as well as a 76 so we have a little bit more punch in the gun, and that'll help with that. What are they sending forward? Okay, more tigers. Not really seeing any king tigers, which is good. Not to jinx it or anything, but alright, and here's all that infantry coming through again. They have so much coming up, dude. This is gonna be rough. I'm very glad we have our vehicle reinforcements now, although I will say I am still very sad that we also completely failed the challenge. For a disaster battle challenge, this one was really fun. It's just a very unique challenge, and so I would be super keen to do this again. I think what we need to do, like if we did it on the same map, for example, I think we need to barbed wire off this entire area, hedgehog this entire area. I mean, it would be a huge engineer production to get that done over there. Like, absolutely massive. And then what we'd need to do is do an entire choke point right here, maybe hedgehog here, and leave a tiny gap so the tanks do have a funnel, but then they blow up and get stuck, and then the next one is in a choke point, and then AP mines all throughout the interior of that area to be even more devastating, essentially. I think that would be the most obtainable route to victory, is if we just cut them off everywhere so that they only had one place to go. That's the best idea I could think of for this map. I mean, we could always do it on another map. There are easier maps out there than this one. This one always, to me, appears super easy, and then you realize that it's actually very difficult because the enemy can surround you, and then all of these buildings are really weak already, so they can just level these buildings in a heartbeat. Like, it is not a problem for them to blow through these buildings so quickly. So, yeah, it's a bit rough. We just about won this part of the battle here. They've got a lot of tank buildup over here. Their Tiger over here is also killing a number of our tanks, and they've got another Tiger right there. So that's definitely a bit of a problem, but it's not the worst. We're getting broke again. Like, we're also not gaining money really anymore, so we'd better actually cool it with all the spending that we're doing. And maybe go ahead and actually start doing some repairs on some of these tanks, you know? I think I went a little buck wild on the spending and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and repair some of these tanks now. Another thing we could do is go up here, try to repair this, if even possible, because there is a stug right there. So that will make things a little bit tricky. That might be tough. But you know, it is what it is. Yeah, we're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well. There is still room to lose this. Again, we're kind of back to not being able to spawn units almost because we're almost out of money. Oh, there's a bunch of artillery back here. Hold on. Let's go back here. Can we get some cover fire in that area right now? Just continuously hammer at them. It's one of those Finnish anti-tank guns, which are actually pretty good. The Finnish have good support weapons like that, but it's pretty far away. Probably won't be able to do much to us, to be honest. Keep repairing this, please. Let's get that engine back up and running. Let's repair this. Let's repair this. Wow, our tanks have taken an absolute beating. Go ahead and spread out our airborne infantry as well over here, so that way their following artillery shots are not going to absolutely destroy us. The right side's fine. It's the left side that needs a bit more attention, though I think we should be okay in the long run. Let's go ahead and spread you guys out over to the left side over there. And we'll keep you guys where you are. Oh, come on. I just repaired this. I just repaired this. All right, get in the croc. Wait. Yeah, that is a croc. Nice. Okay. Get in the croc. Peel it back here. Just bag it on up. We don't need tanks right there. We can have them further back easily. Alright, go ahead and repair this, please. All the way. Great. Oh, that died on retreat. Sad. RIP. You hate to see it. Alright, let's time-lapse for a little bit here, because I think we should be Gucci. Alright boys, I let it ride for a few minutes there just to see how we did without micromanaging, and we're doing great again. The explosive fire is perfect, and then actually having infantry to support fire is really the key to this thing, I would say. This is repaired now, so we can go ahead and recrew it. Beautiful. Infantry on the left is still doing okay. This got repaired, so we can have a little bit more infantry killing. This 76 over here is down to smoke canisters? Wow. That's insane. We'll go ahead and get you some supplies. It's only got 14 kills and 1 vehicle kill. That's kind of shockingly bad. I'm going to spend some serious cash on supply trucks for all of our various tanks, because that's a very good use of money, honestly. And we'll retreat these guys back to get them some additional supplies as well. I think that's a good idea. Why don't we go ahead and nuke back here with the Calliope. Just deal with a little bit more of their infantry up here. It's a very, very inaccurate weapon, but I mean the fact that it shoots off, what, 60 rockets or something along those lines is just absolutely nuts. So you cast a very wide net, and it is up to 51 kills. Ain't that a beaut right there? Ain't that a beaut? All right, we still got 38 minutes left on the clock, so let's continue to let this time lapse for a bit, because I think we do win this battle, honestly, with our huge arsenal that we've got now. But again, we failed the challenge. So is it really a victory? Alright, fellas, it's been 10 minutes here, and we're still cooking, obviously. Yeah, nary a problem to be had out here. We're just dominating the battlefield. The far right side here just really has not undergone that much of a siege. We should actually probably repair this. Yeah, it seems like they're concentrating on mid now, and our defenses at mid are just super powerful. This M20 has 49 infantry kills. That's unbelievable. I've never had an M20 do that well. That's crazy, actually. This thing's got 37 kills now and 4 vehicle kills. This puppy's got 29 kills and 5 vehicle kills. This one's got 14 kills and 2 vehicle kills. Our Calliope over here has 51 infantry kills. This cannon has 89 infantry kills, 9 vehicle kills. This one has 51 kills, 3 vehicle kills. And this one over here has 90 infantry kills and 3 vehicle kills. And I thought that one was going to do the worst. The newest one we have is 24 kills, 3 vehicle kills. That's crazy. We are cooking. I'll get you a supply box over this way, but right now the enemy is just stalling out. They're kind of cooked, so let's keep watching, I guess. Okay, another 8 minutes and we're just holding steady. There's nothing. I mean, the enemy's basically cooked. We did capture a point, I noticed, that just happened to spawn on our boys, so why don't we spend some of that money on additional infantry out here, and then maybe also like a jumbo over this way and a jumbo over this way, just to get a little bit more tank capabilities out here. We'll go ahead and spread out some more infantry because they do continue to kind of clear out this whole area of infantry. And why don't we do a little blockade over here of boys just to see if they can hold up on their own for a bit, and why don't we watch them do that. Well, these guys all here died, but everyone in the back is still chilling. There's only 7 more minutes in this match, man. They're cooked. They're cooked! Alright, let's go right here with a bombardment. Go. Go. Go! We're just gonna do a lot of bombardments, okay? We're just going all out on the bombardments, baby. A ton of 500-pounders coming in hot. That's what we like to see. All right, we'll do more back here too as the enemies start coming up. There's our first one. Beautiful. That's what we like. All right, that was a bit of a whiff on that one. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Yes, sir. Gorgeous. They got a secondary point here too. They can go ahead and capture. So we're going to want to do quite a number of them over this way, I am thinking, as the explosions continue to rattle off. Baby, let's go! We got a lot of pack guns over here. They're about to have not a lot of pack guns over here, I'm afraid. I think they're about to have a serious lack of pack guns. And that's all of our DP points right there. Wow. Wow. Would you look at that? Significantly less pack guns are now on the battlefield. We like to see that. That's fun. That's fun right there. All right, beautiful. We've also got some mad dashes coming in over here from some enemy fools. We'll bring up a little Pathfinder squad to help out our boys that are over this way. We'll reposition you guys to face front a little bit better so you could get some more shots off. You guys go over that way. Yeah, for once, they're actually kind of crossing over ever so slightly, but nothing too crazy. You guys just lay on the ground in the middle there. Alright, start chopping them up, boys. We can also go ahead and use our Calliope back this way. And give a little barrage over here, which should be pretty huge, because that is a lot of enemy troopers over this way. Look at all these dudes. Oh, they're getting destroyed. Yes, sir. We're actually almost out of AT mines over here, but I don't think it'll matter much, to be honest. I think we still have this one in the bag, in the bizag, baby. Look at that. That shot was gorgeous. Yes, sir. And we have a second one ready to roll, so we'll hit over here on the boys who survived our Razorback fire. Go ahead and launch that Calliope shot over this way and let the fireworks hit, baby. This one fell a little bit short. There we go. There's some good shots. Nice, good to see. It's beautiful. It just keeps going. Calliope's so overpowered, bro. And then, notice how our boys back here are still alive. I love that these guys are still vibing. That is amazing. Immaculate, really. Alright, these guys over here took some losses, but we should still be Gucci. And that's the last wave they're gonna get before time is up. Yeah, they've only got 4 more minutes, and the next wave is in 5 minutes 50 seconds, so we should be fine. Let's just time lapse till the end. Well, boys, there we go. And this might be the most infantry kills we ever got in a singular game. 2,068 with 125 vehicle kills. That is insanity. Wow, we lost about 400 infantry and 36 vehicles. But we did fail the challenge, so this isn't really a victory, to be honest, which is kind of sad. But hopefully, if you guys want to see this again, you can give me some strategies that might be good. Also, comment down below other challenges you might have for me or twists on this challenge if you'd like to see it again. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.